Now, there's also strategies for the long haul, for how to over time certain little habits and things that you can do to help with your anxiety. So we got a few minutes, but I'll go briefly over them.
Okay.
There's 11 tips. Keep physically active. So obviously health and diet, staying healthy.
We talk about that often.
Right. If you're obviously if you're using alcohol or recreational drugs, you want to cut that out. We see that a lot in my profession, that people who are doing illegal drugs, it starts affecting them mentally.
Well, it heightens it, that
start
level of anxiety,
paranoia and all these things,
jumpy. You start
developing even mental bipolar, schizophrenia, and all those things, all because of drugs. It truly kills your brain cells, as they say.
Yes.
So avoid alcohol and recreational drugs. Smoking, if you're a smoker, you got to quit smoking, cut back on drinking even caffeinated beverages. For me, at the time that I was suffering from anxiety,
energy drinks,
I was heavy on Monsters and Rockstars, and I was drinking all those energy drinks. I have cut that out completely out of my life. The only caffeinated drinks that I have is coffee and sodas. Still not healthier.
I was gonna say that's still
not healthy, but I did. Yes, it is. It's a work in progress. I completely cut out Monsters and Red Bulls and all those things. Use stress management and relaxation techniques. Meditation, prayer for the believer. We go to prayer every single time, right? That's how we win our battles, is through prayer. Sleep. Make sleep a priority. You're supposed to get a minimum of 8 hours of sleep a night. And I think at the time when I was having anxiety, I was living on Rockstars and Monsters and only sleeping 5 hours at the most, right? So, of course, my body at some point is going to have an adverse reaction, and that's what led to my anxiety. Eating healthy. Obviously healthier foods. Learn about your disorder, learning about anxiety, learning about what triggers, getting to the root of it. Knowing these things is going to help you better prepare for the next battle that awaits. Stick to your treatment plan. So if you're seeing a psychiatrist, if you're seeing a counselor, whatever it is, strategies that they have for you, a journal, whatever the case may be, then stick to that. Identifying triggers. We had a whole podcast episode on that. So go back and view that episode if you have not seen it. But identifying those triggers. What triggers your anxiety? So that you're better prepared to maybe avoid that.
Correct.
So it doesn't
expect for the unexpected.
You see, they all overlap and tie into each other. I love it. Keep a journal. You start writing. I know I had a prayer journal. You have a journal. So we write in our journals. I love writing things down because that's how I sharpen my mind, is by remembering, okay, if I wrote it down, there's a reason I wrote it down. And then the last but not least, socialize. Having friends, having that emotional support circle that you always talk about. Support system. So socializing, caring conversations with friends.